Hi, welcome back everyone. This is day 3 of our 12 days of junk journaling. So this is the journal that I am working in for this. This is similar to the journal I sent my patrons. And if you've missed day 1 or day 2, make sure you go back and check those out. And you'll see some of the decorations that I did on those days. What we have left over, we have just a little piece of our vintage wallpaper, some bling, and just a little scrap of our stationery left over. So let's take a look at what is in day 3. This is day 3 of the patron advent kit, and they'll get a vintage poinsettia paper coaster and paper napkin. And I have an extra pack here for me. So you have this green, fun, festive green envelope, and then a vintage paper doily with poinsettia and a vintage napkin. So lots of things. Let's start with the napkin. And with the envelope, just remember there's lots of different things. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So let's start with the napkin. I think the easiest thing to do would be to do, so, well, I don't know if it's easiest, but the most popular idea, I think, is doing some decoupage. And the first thing you'll want to do is, if there's extra layers, you'll want to peel back the extra layer. I am going to just decoupage this poinsettia piece right here, and I'm going to put that, I think, onto a music sheet. I think that would be pretty to have that on the music sheet that we have in our journal. And I'll do a final flip through of all the different things that we decorate in our journals at the end of this. And let me grab a piece of Scotch tape to see if, I don't know if washi tape will work. Let me try. I usually use Scotch tape. Oh, I think it's gonna work. If I can just grab it. Perfect. And don't throw this away or the extra that we cut off of here, because I'm gonna share a couple other ideas that we can do with these. All right. So I'm going to decorate this music page, and I think I'll use my collage medium if I can find it in this mess on my desk. And I think I'm going to put it on this music sheet, like I said. So I want to trim this down a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well. And leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're enjoying this series. I know you don't have these exact items that I have, but you can adapt these ideas to whatever you have in your stash, because they're pretty universal, and you don't have to use vintage items. And then I'm going to trim this down too. And I'm going to save that because that could be cute on some clusters in the background. You can also just use like a water paintbrush. I'm not sure where mine is at the moment, to tear these and instead of using your scissors. So that's another option. Let me find my collage medium and my paintbrush. Also roughly trimmed around this part of it. And you could also decoupage this onto a napkin, onto a tag, or I mean, you could decoupage this napkin onto a tag, envelope, pretty much anything. You don't have to do it onto a page. You could also make, turn it into faux rice paper if you wanted to. don't worry too much about the placement. We're just having fun, right? And then I'll put a layer of collage medium on the top. If you don't have collage medium, this is the Ranger, you could use Mod Podge. You could also just use your glue stick and glue it down with your glue stick. So there's several different ways. And then you could also just mix, you know, Elmer's glue with water, and that works nicely as well. Okay, I think I got it down everywhere. And I'm going to set this aside and let it dry while we work on some other things. So a couple ideas for the blank sheets of this envelope is to do some stamping on them. It's kind of neat. You can see the poinsettia print a little bit there. But let's grab, so you'll need some archival ink and some stamps. I pulled out way too many stamps, but we'll pick just a few, just to kind of show you this idea. And these are some fun. I thought these ones with a lot of open space, we could, once they dry and we decoupage them on to something, we could then you come back with some either some sprays or some watercolors and put some color to these. So I'm going to use black on these since I want to do the watercolor. And we'll see how this shows up on this napkin here. And I'm avoiding the ribbed edge. I probably should be using my stamp platform, but we'll see. Okay, that's not bad. Could be a little darker. Try not to shake the camera too much. Leave a little room. Leave a little room where I tear those out. I'm not going to worry about if the stamp is perfect or not, but I am going to grab my stamp platform. I think having a cushy little background does help. And I don't really need the magnets. Let's see here. All right, let's just do a couple more, and I'll probably do the watercoloring on a different day, just to come back and show you how all that looks. So maybe I'll do this big Santa. I don't have a ton of different archival ink colors. I have Thistle Plum and Cobalt. I have a few other ones, but I thought these colors might work well. And let's put this right here. It is fun to kind of stamp collage all over a napkin, and then just to like stamp just all over and then turn it into faux rice paper. That turns out pretty cool if you haven't done that. I am going to try the thistle here. See if I got enough ink on there. Let me know what you're up to today, if you have finished all your Christmas shopping. Cute. Okay, so you get the idea. I'm going to stop here just because I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit short. And then we can, on a future video, we can look at maybe adding these to some of our tags or envelopes, things like that going forward. Next, I want to talk about the paper doily. I think there's a few different ways you can use this. A really simple, straightforward one is you can add it and just glue it like right along here, or even sew it or staple it. And then you have a fun little tuck that you can put things into. You can also use it if you're making a cluster, and this could be the topper, so it'd be a little bit bigger cluster, you know, it'd be a pretty big cluster, but that's an idea. And then just, you know, kind of for fun, like when you have a pocket like this, you could glue it onto the pocket and just glue it, you know, up to where the pocket ends and have this hang out over the top. And that's just a fun little decoration to jazz up your pocket. I mean, I really like that. I think that's super cute. And then you could also make it a top tuck. So you could put it up here and glue it up here, and then you'd have where you would store something up in there like that and have it tuck. Obviously something smaller than that. Another idea, since we got this green envelope, I thought it might be fun to cut up this envelope and make it into a belly band. And I don't think I have done this before, so we'll see if it'll work. So I'm going to make the belly band maybe, what is that? About maybe an inch and a half. Let's try inch and a half, approximately. And I'm just going to cut that down. So we still have this envelope, and we still, you know, I might use this too. That could be pretty. So we'll save this. We'll use that on some future decoration videos in this series. Let's see, does that wallpaper work, or do we not need it? I kind of like it. What do you all think? I like it. I like how this is already vintaged up, right? So it could look cute here. That's really cute on the back of the envelope. That's cute right there. Let's see, so many choices here. Oh, that's cute there in the center of the signature. Decisions. Do I want it there, or I was leaning towards this page. I do like the pop on the envelope here. Well, we have a pocket right here, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know why, but I just am. And I am gonna glue down the middle. Oh, and you can either cut this off or glue it down. And I think I'll glue this down. And you could also have this be a pocket here. But I think I'm going to glue this closed. But you could definitely leave that open. So then you'd want to glue that flap differently, because the way I glued that flap down, it's not going to work. All right, and then I'm going to put some glue down the middle of this. What a super fun and easy way to use these paper doilies. I love it. And I like that we've used up the last little bit of our wallpaper. And then we need to glue this baby on here. Again, you could also do some sewing. But again, I'm trying to keep these things quick and simple. And the other fun thing about this journal being an elastic binding where the pages are removable is I can do my sewing later. So if I so choose. All right, let me move this out of the way. And put that on there. And I'll have to come back and make sure this will stick. I might have needed to use some Fabri-Tac glue, but I used my reptile glue, which is pretty good. How cute is that? And then let's glue this on to the page here. Is it too tall? It's not too tall, is it? Maybe just a skosh. We will make it work though. I don't mind having the wallpaper hang over the edge. But I might trim it off if I don't like how it looks over here. Yeah, I might end up trimming all that. But for now, I'll kind of leave it. How cute. And then we'll find some pretty little something to slide back here. Here's just an example. I need to find some different examples, guys. I keep showing you the same example. But we'll get there. And then now we still have some bling. We still have our second layer of our napkin. And we have the remains of our envelope that we can use in our upcoming days. I could put a little bit of bling on here. I might do that. That might be fun. Yeah. All right, so come back for day 4 tomorrow and see what we're going to be creating with tomorrow. But I hope you all are enjoying this as much as I am. I think it's a lot of fun. And like I said, I'll do a full flip through at the end of the series. But you can go back and catch day 1 and day 2 if you are haven't seen those yet. I would appreciate like and comment. Let me know what you think of the series so far. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.